Sunday, 6 p.m. We pull up, lock in. Black Nerd Podcast on the screen. JS1, the supplier, that's the team. Fame in the cut, sharp and clean. Jalen and Sloan, full power beam. Science talks and comic book heat. Movies, TV, games on repeat. Anime world and tabletop fate. Black perspective, we elevate. If you know, then you know. We bring it live, we bring it home. 4 voices, 1 lane. Say the name. Standing on her business. Yo, standing on her business. Nerds run the world. Nerds run the world. Yeah. Standing on her business. Standing on her business. Every Sunday, 6 p.m. Black Nerd Podcast. Let it begin.
We're back. What did you need an extra chair for, yo? You know what? Don't answer that. Don't answer that question.
A table. It's just a table.
All right. We're back. It's Sunday, 6:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm your boy JS1, the supplier, and I got the team, man. I got my guy, you know what I'm saying? Fame is in the building. He's got his Bone Thugs and Harmony hair going on.
Thank you. Another good week.
You know what I'm saying? And I've got my guy Sloan Tempest in the building. You gotta unmute.
You on mute.
My God.
Yeah, how you?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. We trying to be like you when we grow up, man. Fresh haircut, you know what I'm saying? Styling out here. You got the internet going. Got the internet going a little bit, man. You out here ripping people and do everything out here. Shout out
doing
to you,
what
man.
he do best.
Yeah, right. Getting
Yeah.
the internet
Oh, you talk about the Psylocke thing.
Yeah, man. You just got a lot of conversations going on there, buddy. So yeah, we have a great day full of content for you guys. We put together a bunch of stuff. So what y'all been up to for the last week? Fame, you know what I'm saying? What you been going on, man? You 7 whole days.
Man, 7 whole days.
Oh boy.
Hopefully you guys that's tuning in right now have tuned in to our Patreon, because everything that I've been doing is literally on our Patreon. So I'm not going to say much. I'm going to say it's time for you to get inside of our Patreon so you can find out what in the world we've been up to all week long, because we've been having a blast.
That's a fact. Yeah, we definitely spent 2 episodes talking about a lot of behind the scenes developments that we got going on. Plus, if you are a Patreon member, well, actually, you look, if you're following us on social media, you know, I just dropped 2 records. One is the first single off of the up and coming Black Nerd, the Blurred Print album.
Oh yes, sir. I meant to ask you, please send me track number 3 or Nerdy, please. I need that track.
Got you. I'll send you that immediately. Shout out to Bun Bunny. It's been a minute, fam.
Thank you.
See, hey y'all, nice hair, Fame. Okay, all right. So my hair's not nice, but his is nice. All right, you know what I'm saying. And I also dropped 3 snippets from the upcoming Pink Plushie album, which is like an AI R&B singer that I created from out of nowhere, just because I wanted to create some new content.
You gotta name the album. You ain't say the name of the album.
The album is X Loves X. So make sure, if you haven't done so, hey, if you want to listen to the album, you DM me, I'll send it to you. But it's not officially rolling out until tomorrow. But you know, we got a ton of other stuff coming up, new games. We've got new content. I cannot wait to do this group watch of the new Star Trek. The old first Star Trek film, times other stuff. We watched 2 episodes of Deep Space Nine last night on the Patreon. Shout out to Fame for organizing that. That was fire.
Thank you. It's been fun too. It's been a lot of fun, man. Yo, Deep Space Nine is giving me everything that I thought it was going to give me. Like I'm loving it.
All right, and then we got it says, "Hey fam, it's Cassandra just jumping on." Shout out to you, fam. Thank you for tuning in. Bum Bum Bunny said, Jay, I promise it wasn't a compliment. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yes, sir. So sorry we missed you, Cassandra. Hopefully you'll be able to jump in with us and group watch the next episode of DS9. So he is doing he has not done the best job rolling out the marketing like he should, but every Saturday, 10 p.m. he is going to be watching live DS9 episodes, and I will more than likely be with him unless I have something else going on. So you know what I'm saying? We rocking and rolling, enjoying. I've been enjoying these episodes, and we've got some more stuff coming. The last 2 weeks, our guy Sloan has been taking over the show, getting us tons of great comic book writers, publishers, great content. So thank you so much, sir. The last couple of weeks have been super educational and a lot of fun. So
yes, full of great comics.
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are talking about Saturday. So every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, yes, ma'am. Kari Pearl. That's a wait a minute. Carib Pearl. Interesting. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure it out in my brain. So let's move.
One more time.
Carib Pearl, right? That's it.
Caribbean Pearl.
It's Caribbean Pearl. You know that you changed my world. All right. All right.
Nice job there, buddy. Nice job.
No problem. Got to get in and out as fast as you possibly can, so you don't ruin your life too much. So I've got 3 precious. You know what I'm saying? And I am going to start with our guy Sloan. He done got some Temu stuff, so let's hope this thing pulls up without going into some crazy advertising thing.
You still got that deal with Temu?
Yeah, as far as I can see, I think as far as I can tell, they still do. Yeah.
Tell us what's the deal, bro. Tell us what the deal is.
So I purchased some things from that have been similarly advertised on the online, which was basically these dual hatchets that glowed. Not like they were daggers that could also turn into like tomahawks that you could snap together. So I got those to test the quality, and the quality was good. So I figured this one would be too, because I saw this online and it's like a mini katana. So it's like I think it's called like a ninjato, I guess you could say. And it like not only does it have steam, but once you pull it, it like has sparks on the end or something like that. So it's like I feel like I could
that's nice.
Use that as like a cyberpunk ninjato for my cyberpunk cosplay kind of thing. So it's like I'm thinking of like getting that. And since I've got the axes off of Temu and they've worked so far, I figured, all right, so this is probably going to be good quality too.
I like this.
And right now, only $18.90. So that's not bad.
Listen, Jay fussed me out after we went off air last night of being negative. So I'll try to be positive, but I'm coming to negative. Slow. We're getting so much closer to your cyberpunk life. Yeah. Every day I wake up. The internet I'm like, oh God, now we got this, now we got that. We're living in cyberpunk. Every day we wake up is something new. You're getting it, buddy. You're getting it.
Yep.
No, I respect that. Whose is this?
It's me, bro. I felt kind of strange last night having my my Matrix digital code blanket around me while I was down here in this basement cooling off. So I was like, nope, I need to get me a property of Star Trek. So I'm getting this Enterprise joint for these cold. Now, I don't care how hot it is outside. My basement is always cold. Like always. Like it never gets hot down here. So I'm getting me a nice little blanket to wrap up and bundle in while I'm drinking some tea.
Respect. Oh, look at Caribbean Girl has given you the thumbs up and the hearts. So shout out to that. And then last but certainly not least, mine is just it's not as cool as y'all's is, but it's definitely purposeful. So where is that? Come on now. Bam. All right. So the upcoming Angel Wings Crab Feast is taking place August the 8th. And I have been requested to do sound and music. So what your boy about to be doing, I was like, man, I'm just gonna give me a big 1,000-watt gigantic JBL portable wireless Bluetooth party blaster. Do you know what I'm saying?
What's the ticket on it? How much is it?
Let's not even talk about that right now because it is disrespectful.
It's got the Capital One logo in the top corner, so
yeah, that's $300 rewards. If you could take $300 off of it, you can imagine how much it costs. So, like, man, it's got cool things like sound effect buttons, and it's got bass boost at 1,000 watts. I don't know why you need a bass boost. Is it not boosting enough? Multiple colors. No. He said, no, always got to need that. All right, and this is the top of the line. So they got a Party Box 100, a 200, a 300. They actually have a 750, a 720, and a 700. And this is the 1,000. This is the Party Box 1,000 with 1,000. So, you know what I mean? I am going to be getting this so that I can provide music for the Angel Wings Crab Feast, and I can provide music for just about any other place we go. Just throw it in the back of the truck, and we gonna party anywhere we want to party.
Boombox everywhere, taking it to space.
Facts. And JBL got wireless mics that you could connect into it, so that now I can either initiate karaoke wherever I want. I can spew propaganda on top of Milk Crate. You know what I'm saying? We might be able to pod live somewhere. There's an infinite amount of options that we have. So, like, you know, that's it. Shout out to y'all. So,
okay.
Yeah,
good.
You know what I'm saying?
There's some nice preciouses this week.
Yeah, I like yours.
Those swords is fire.
I feel like he's gonna catch somebody on fire. That's my opinion. I feel like somebody finna get. No, literally, like literally, it's gonna be some sparks fly. So, all right, it's time for us to go to a couple of commercials. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. This is gonna be short commercials.
Who let Pookie hang the TV? Let the pros do it. Call the Get It Done team. 443-653-1369.
Where will you be August 8th at 7 p.m.?
The Angel Wings Crab Feast in Baltimore.
Why are you going?
Eat crabs, help kids. It's that simple.
How do I get tickets? Go to angelwingsministries.com. Right now, tickets are going fast.
Turn it up, let's lock in. Got the crew, got the hot takes dropping. Black Nerf fam in the chat, we talking. Every word got the whole room rocking. Yeah. This is the main topic. Lean in, we just pop it. Laugh out, can't stop it. Live on the Black Nerd Podcast. This is the main topic. Say it once, can't drop it. Right now, we the hottest. Live on the Black Nerd Podcast.
All right, we are here today to not only focus on the news and everything that's going on, and we just did our precious, but as the temperature rise and the con season frenzy hits its peak, the crew gathers to map out the ultimate survival guide. We're actually not. We're actually here to talk about what a summer to-do list should be all about, meaning that, look, I'm an organized person. I have a tendency to love to make lists of things so that I can remember what I want to do and knock it out. So I actually 2 or 3 weeks ago was thinking to myself, what outside of us being on tour, outside of us doing the podcast every week, what fun things do I want to engage with this summer that either don't cost money, or if I do spend some money, it's not going to be crazy, so that I can have fun, because I don't want to spend my whole summer in the house. I just don't. And I really want to engage with some nerdy things. We talked about even last winter, we talked about going to the Netflix house. I haven't done that yet. Guess what? That's at the top of the list. Probably I want to go to the Netflix house. I want to that. Going there. Just we got busy doing other stuff, making games and all that stuff like that. We just totally forgot. I definitely want to do the Netflix house. I definitely want to. I've seen a couple of restaurants that kind of have some nerdy themes to it. I actually have a couple of series of comics that I want to tap into. I definitely want to make a couple of comic book store runs. There are some comic book stores in the city that I haven't gone to yet that I definitely am excited about, just seeing them for the first time, walking through and seeing what I can grab.
In Baltimore?
Yeah, in Baltimore. I haven't been to every comic book store in Baltimore. There are a few of them that are dope. One is out in Randallstown. There's another one on your side of town off of York Road that I didn't go to that I want to go to, and a few others. So with that being said,
Comic Collectors, York Road.
I think so. I'm be honest with you, I don't remember all of their names. Yeah. But
Okay.
last but certainly not least, for me, I've been wanting to engage in becoming a game master so that I could run Cyberpunk. And I've actually been working on some other stuff that I haven't talked about yet. But that is definitely big top on but it's like Netflix House, GM, and then there's everything else. But those are some of the things that I really wanted to focus on. So then it got me thinking. I was like, bro, I want to know what you guys got planned for the summer. Like, what are some of the things that y'all wanted to do? So, like, Jim and I gave me a few things. All right, so let's start with the first thing. It says the backlog battle. Let's break down how to prioritize your summer of gaming without scrubbing to the dreaded burnout. Is it finally time to finish that 100-hour RPG? Or is this the season for you to try something new, for a palate cleanser and trying some new games? So let's start with games. Is there any game that you really want to tap in with this summer? Or did you really just kind of want to stay focused on what you got and defeat a game you already started? So let's say Sloan. Let's kick it off, player. New games, or you want to stick with the current game? And if you're watching, go in the comments and tell us what you're thinking.
In terms of games, I'm not really that much of a gamer. Like, unless it's just what's his name, like an upcoming game that I just really want to play. But like off the dome, I can't think of any games that I'm like just dying to play. I'm more than anything, I'm trying to allocate like a library of games. So like when because once I get more time, like once I get a bit more money, once I upgrade my setup, I could do more streaming, which would be another a source of income for me to do and connect with my audience, kind of thing. Because like the quicker I start doing more nerdy stuff for a living, the more enjoyable this whole thing can be and all that. So more than anything, I'm just getting a wish list of stuff. I'm like, okay, that'll be a cool game to play. Yeah, that'll be a cool game. That'll be a cool game. But besides that, there isn't anything I'm just like dying to play. So it's like, I'm looking forward to playing Marvel Tokon Fighters, but it's a fighting game, so I probably will barely touch that. So I'm gonna wait until like it's probably on like the PlayStation Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm trying to get to Lord level on Venom, and I'm just playing the game I've been playing a lot lately is Warhammer Dark Tide, which I got on sale. Mm-hmm. That is a very fun game because I really like Warhammer, the Warhammer 40K. And like as a fan of the lore more than like the tabletop game, it feels so immersive because I know exactly what's going on. It's like you're an Inquisitor, meaning basically you kill heretics within the Empire and stuff like that. But it's like instead of just doing like generic, you're not a space marine. You're actually in the cities where the people are rooting out who are like mutants. Not mutants like just generally, but like chaos mutants, like acolytes of Nurgle, so forth and so on. You're just going out wiping them out. I really like that because one, it's fun, and two, the customization is amazing. I'm playing a psyker who's freaking African, kind of thing. That's unheard of in your favorite AAA game, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Love that.
You just made that game sound interesting. I gotta check this joint out. At least watch it on YouTube.
It's fun. You won't regret it.
Fame, it's on you.
Right now, well, one, I have to play with Cyclops as soon as he get over to Marvel Rivals. Hopefully that's going to be by the end of, I want to say probably like 3 weeks from now. He'll probably get finally released. Right now I'm playing Windrose. Freaking love the pirate life, bro. Oh my god, it's open world galore. I can build on any island. The combat system is dope. I'm really enjoying it. What I really want to get my hands on, but my brother don't have a PC, and I don't want to play without him, is the Conan Exiles Enhanced. The graphics on that, they just switched their whole entire game over to Unreal Engine 5. It looks crazy. Like, I've been playing this game for like 6 years, bro. It looks like the whole entire game got a facelift. Everything's the same. Combat's the same. All the ways you build, collect, everything is dope. And then, all my other video games that I'm building. I woke up this morning and I built a new Federation game.
Oh snap! That's what's up. I love it. I love
A Starfleet Academy type game. So that'll be done tomorrow. So I'm putting that straight on the Patreon. I'm not even waiting around. That's gonna be done by tomorrow.
it. That sounds dope. All right. Caribbean Pearl. She said, still trying to beat Final Fantasy. You and me both. Shout out to you. On Super Nintendo. Stuck in the Dark World in Zelda. Other than that, I play Sims and murder mysteries. Downloaded a bunch of Trek ones, but haven't delved into it. Now, which Star Trek game did you download? And I'm looking to grab one of the Star Trek games. I just don't know which one is lit. Like, which one would be the lit one to try? And I think Jay Kazi might be the person to talk to. Black Dog I might need to ask Black Dog about that because I know he plays one of them. Mm-hmm. But which games did you download from Star Trek? And tell me your recommendations. So he said, but I haven't delved into it. Still love retro ones like The Dig. Okay, shout out to you for that. And give me some hand claps. Sloan's game sounds very cool. Heck definitely. Yeah. And is this Star Trek Academy? Is that the name? Oh, or are you just saying Academy? Got you. All right, you were answering
the game that I was building.
Right. All right. So I just pulled up my Steam. I recently bought a game that is a one-on-one player minute. I mean, I have to play it by myself. It's called Star Trucker. I like space. I'm interested in getting into trucking. Yeah, and it went on sale for like $8 or something, and I grabbed it because it's been sitting in my thing for a long time. I might give it a run, but more than both of those is me and Fame. When we thought that we were going to be finishing Baldur's Gate 3, we went on this whole tirade of trying to figure out what game we wanted to play next, and I ended up doing so much research on Far Cry 6 and Division 2 that I really kind of fell in love with the concept of playing those. So I'm really itching to crack into one of those games this summer. And so he decided he wants to run Far Cry. I'm down to run it. So I'm definitely excited to see what that comes out, and if it gives us that same adventure feel that we get of Baldur's Gate 3. And I definitely want to continue to run Baldur's Gate for the rest of the summer or until we finish it. I mean, I don't want to stop playing Baldur's Gate 3 until it's over. I mean, I can't wait.
Credits roll.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm saying? I want us to feel every moment. So like it's been such a great adventure playing the game. I can't wait to see the end. So let's move on next. And thank you guys so much for being in the comments and helping out. Cinema and stream survival. Like, so what kind of blockbusters are you looking forward to this summer, or what do you want to stream at home that is on your priority list, on your nerdy priority list? I will start, give you guys time. Definitely can't wait to see Spider-Man. We just got finished seeing the new He-Man trailer. Oh my God, behind the Patreon paywall. And if y'all been watching the Patreons, you know how much I hate wanting to see He-Man, but that genuinely made me excited to see it. So I can't wait. 2 weeks that we're going to be seeing He-Man. They got a new Meet the Fockers film that's coming out. I can't wait for that. The Spider-Man joint, and of course the end, it's not really end of the summer, but it's like end of the year, seeing the Avengers Doomsday, just to see if they get it right or if they trash it. But
don't get it right.
I'm not exactly sure what other blockbusters are coming out this summer, but I'm just gonna that's good enough for me. Fame, what about you?
All of the ones you just named, definitely. And of course, the only blockbuster that I'll be watching every Saturday is Deep Space Nine, ladies and gentlemen, without a question. I think I want to go ahead and give that. I can't think of the name of that movie. I'll have to come back around to it. But yeah, the only thing on my mind that I really want to sit in front of the screen and watch is the Deep Space Nine joint. I don't really care about anything. I don't even care about the Spider-Man movie at this moment, bro. I'd rather 7 seasons of DS9 than one-off movie in a movie. So that's what I'm excited right now for. I know I got a good time ahead of me.
No, 1000%. And Sloan, bring it on home, player. With films or TV series are you excited to watch this summer?
Spider-Man Noir on Amazon Prime. I'm looking forward to Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm all wait. Dune, the next Dune movie doesn't come out this summer, does it?
Oh yeah, it does come out this year. I'm not exactly sure if it comes out this summer, but it definitely comes out this year.
Yeah. I can't think of any other movie or show that comes out this summer specifically, but I am definitely looking forward to Brand New Day because I'm trying to see how they're trying to do it, and I want to see who Sadie Sink's character is. But I'm excited for it.
And I'm not gonna lie, I saw that new Lanterns trailer. I mean, even though I was gonna watch it from the beginning, the new Lanterns trailer was super interesting. With HBO, which opens up me paying for a few months, so I'll probably knock out Lanterns, knock out all of the Game of Thrones joint seasons that I haven't watched, and just get caught up on everything HBO. They got an Earth, Wind, and Fire documentary, a trailer that I just saw that I'm like, yo, I need to watch that. So like HBO, y'all getting me excited.
Oh, yeah, that comes out this year. I thought that was in the filming.
No, it comes out June the 5th. For the
yeah, I definitely want to see that Earth, Wind, and Fire.
All right. Caribbean Peril said Steam games, Track Legends, excuse me, Resurgence are the only ones I heard were good, so I downloaded those. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give them a try.
Resurgence is good, bro. I've seen a lot of that.
No, for sure. All right, the last one, and we're gonna move on, is things to do. Is there any nerdy things you want to get into activity-wise this summer? And that goes for you too, Caribbean Pearl, and that also goes for you, Bun Bunny, and anybody else that's watching. I'm specifically asking y'all, and I'm asking my team, what nerdy places do you want to go? And let me give you some examples. You might want to go to Disney World. You might want to go, like me, to a new comic book store or a convention. Or there may be a festival or a Ren fair, or like me, that Netflix house. I've got my eyes set on those couple of places. I am probably going to end up going to Disney World this weekend because I'm going to be in Orlando for my goddaughter's high school graduation. And her party is literally going to be like on the premises somewhere. So hopefully I can break away either early in the day or someday before or after it, and then go to, y'all know me, all I want to do is go to the, what do they call that, the Star Wars spot with the at Worlds, it was called the Edge of the Galaxy or at World's End or something like that. So I definitely want to do that. Definitely want to do the Netflix house, and definitely want to partake in something else. I just can't remember. So Sloan, let's start with you this time, man. What any physical places you want to go to get your nerd on?
Well, what's his name? Anime BluesCon is happening this month, so I want to attend that. I'm probably gonna buy the tickets. I'm gonna buy the tickets probably after I get off the show. But nice. I made some new friends, so we're planning on going there and having some fun there. But that physically, like places like to physically go, that's probably it. I don't know if there isn't gonna be any other ones around here for like until like into the fall, I believe. So besides that, nothing. Besides that, there isn't any places I'm going to be going, nerdy specifically.
Okay, all right. I see you, player. All right. Caribbean Pearl said Star Trek I think she meant to say Las Vegas. So Star Trek Las Vegas next month. STLV. Still waiting on Supercell release date. Shout out to you. I'm going, and then Bun Bunny said, I'm going to Disney in November before we board our cruise. I can't wait. Really just going for the butter yellow ears. Okay, I love that. So, all right, my bad, Caribbean Pro. She said, no, nigga, Star Trek long. Nigga, get your shit right. I appreciate it. My bad. All right, that's fine, man. I love that. Fame. You bring it on home, my guy.
I have unrealistic goals. First, I'm moving to Atlanta this summer.
That's
no,
great.
That wasn't the unrealistic one. The unrealistic one is that I was looking at plane tickets the other day at blueorigin.com because, I would like to take a trip to the atmosphere and just kind of float above the earth. And the cheapest ticket right now is $250K. I was just looking at my credit. My credit is good, but that's my plan. If not this summer, next summer. Other than that, bro, we on a nerdy tour. Houston, Florida, Atlanta, New York. Oh, I'm looking forward to everything we doing with the nerdy tour this year. So
yeah,
but my unrealistic stuff I might at least stream about.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that for me, that's work. I mean, not saying that I'm not gonna have fun at work, but it's gonna be so much about got to get the content, got to do this, got to do that. So and I hope everybody gets an opportunity to do. We get down there. I definitely want y'all to have fun and really experience the con in the traditional way it's supposed to be experienced. But yeah, that's definitely it. That's definitely it. All right. So let's see. Jalen's not here, so we can move on from that and go straight into
no riddle.
Thank God.
No riddle. Thank.
I'm trying to keep us from getting in trouble. We definitely about to get ourselves in trouble. So let's not act like we don't love the greatness. Hey man, come on, hit the button. All right.
Co-op game, you are prison checkout guards for the most unhinged inmates with some crazy contraband. But you're not just looking for contraband, you're deciding whether to confiscate it or sell it yourself. You and your mates are running a checkpoint together. Every inmate is hiding something. Use x-ray scanners, sniffer dogs and manual checks to find the weirdest contraband, then scrub those your rivals down with a hose. You can play it straight and be an honest guard, or quietly pocket those bribes and run a little side business selling everything you confiscate. Just don't let the warden notice. This is Prison Pocket Patrol.
All right, what y'all think about that?
Prison up the rectum. I did not see that coming.
It took you by surprise, huh? I mean, yes. So this a part of the list of things you want to play, right?
No. Why would I want to play a game where a shotgun's up someone's booty hole?
And you get to sell it after the fact. First of all, you got to find it. Once you find it, then you got to sell it. So, what I mean? There's levels to this.
Nah, I'm only playing this as if it's multiplayer. That's the only way. I would be straight up auto. I'm being a nice prison guard, holding it down, being real honest, while I'm allowing my other partner to do what he do best. If it's not 2 players, I ain't playing it though. No way. I don't want to scan nobody's junk.
This game, you run a political campaign by day and slaughter criminals by night. FGS brings you a new game every day, and this is Anomaly President, which is possibly the wildest genre mashup yet. A presidential roguelike where you lead a double life to overthrow a tyrant. During the day, you're hitting the campaign trail in your customizable mobile battle bus, winning the hearts of the people. But once the sun goes down, you transform into a high-octane warrior ready to dismantle a corrupt regime. The Anomaly system is also really cool. It lets you steal powers from defeated bosses. You can build your candidate into a legendary swordmaster or a devastating cyber mage while recruiting a team of fluffies to run your departments. Manage your team, upgrade your gear, and navigate a world of chaos to claim the ultimate seat of power. Anomaly President will release on the 3rd of August for PC. So get it on your wishlist now and follow FGS for a new game every day.
Bum Bunny said you lame because she would have got it for you. So shout out to Bum Bunny, yo. And then Caribbean Pro said effed up. Hey, I mean, game is something different. All right, so what y'all think about what is that? Anomaly President.
That doesn't seem that bad. That seems actually interesting.
All right, so he's saying that he can play it.
Yeah, I was going to start that off with saying that looked like a game that Salome would like. So him, my brother, and everybody I know that work at Micro Center that's under 25, they love those kind of games. I think it's unique, but I just don't see the story being interesting enough to hold my attention. And the guy had way too many powers, way too much was going on for me to even consider that story is interesting. So I'm passing.
Okay. I would definitely play that game, and I would definitely play the first one. But I'm definitely with Fame. I would prefer playing it on co-op. And I was wrong. Bun Bunny was saying, no, fool, the riddle, sir, the riddle. Oh, my bad. I ain't know whether you wanted to give him the cavity game. You know what I mean? All right, let's go to the next thing.
A game where you start as a broke space prisoner and end up owning a galaxy-wide empire. Seamlessly fly through the whole universe without a single loading screen in Spacecraft, a new sci-fi title that is basically combining the deep, addictive factory building of Satisfactory with the vast universe of No Man's Sky. You begin stuck on a space station, drowning in debt until you win your freedom. What sounds like your lucky day actually puts you even deeper in debt because your prize is a rusty spaceship. Now you're forced to survive in space. You fly down to alien planets with zero loading screens, mine resources like iron and copper, and slowly upgrade your ship. Everything is painful manual labor at first, but with better tech and bigger cargo, you are scaling your business to new heights and can automate everything over time. And here's where it gets crazy. You're not alone in this world. You can build corporations with other players, create massive intergalactic supply chains, or even hire others to do the work for you. Spacecraft might be one of those games where people lose thousands of hours without realizing it, and it's finally launching in early access this May.
What was the name of that?
Oh, my bad. It's called Spacecraft. Shout out to Caribbean Pearl. I love the way you just encapsulated that whole thing. Sims in space. Yes. I love that. Sims in space. I'm definitely down with that. So Sloan, where you at with this? You with it?
I don't like Sims, so I won't be playing it.
He was like, I don't like Sims and I don't like space. So that's
I like space, but I don't like Sims.
Mm-hmm.
What don't you like about the Sims? I mean,
it's just not my kind of game.
Yeah, I can't do Sims for too long. It's just not my thing. All right, let's go to the next one.
A co-op game, your agent's trying to take out non-specific targets. But you aren't just going out guns blazing, you're figuring out different ways to get the job done. You're infiltrating heavily guarded facilities, staging tragic accidents, and eliminating totally non-specific VIPs. Problem is, you are the dumbest assassins ever, but you're all the agency has left. Work out your plan, distract the guards, disable the cameras, get a disguise, and poison the food. Or just go in guns blazing. Just don't fail. This is Agents 404.
As an error 404.
You're correct. Nice. Come on.
Definitely.
Come on. Get in the boat. Get in the boat, bro.
As a unit.
You would play this. You know you would play this, and you would have a ball.
Okay, that does look funny. Yeah. It's like trying to. All right, I'm about to snipe him. Yo, bro, what are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. All right. We finally agreed on one thing. So this is the last one, and we out here. And shout out to this guy.
And Dredge is having an open playtest starting today, May 18th, and it's running until May 25th for the Steam Ocean Fest. Never knew that was a thing. The game is called Dreadmore. And in Dreadmore, it's pretty much everything you do in Dredge, but in first person. You start off with a little boat, you go out, do some fishing, you'll sell those fish, buy better rods. All of a sudden, things go for a horrific, Lovecraftian, crazy turn, and then stuff starts getting messed up. But again, you get to do it all in first person. I think it's going to be super cool. I just got my invite, so your boy is in. I don't know. But you can head over to Steam, request access. I don't know if this is going to be like instant in or if it's going to take a couple days. But again, it's running until the 25th. So when you see this video, head over, apply. Get in as early as you can to see if you can get in as early as you can. Wishlist Dreadmore on Steam. Finger guns. Okay, bye.
All right. This guy, I reached out to him and I asked him to be on the show, and he's gonna come and be our guest. Nice. I want to do an all game centric episode where we can just have fun talking about different games and different style of games. And he does reviews, man. He's a dope reviewer. So I'm happy to have him on the show. So like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, all right. Caribbean Pearl said she feeling it. I'm with you. I appreciate you. So we made it through that segment. So time to move on, man. It's time. Oh, are we doing an anime watch one or we just moving on to news?
Yeah, we're moving on to news. Anime watch is on Patreon.
Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the get.
2 shows airing this month, and I would love if y'all locked in. The first one is a D&D show called Keep It D100. We'll be doing our first campaign, 10 Days to Paradise, on YouTube. You may have seen our ad kind of floating around on the socials. I am the executive producer and one of the stars of this show. And this D&D show is an all-black cast, with the exception of our DM, Grayson. But Grayson is cool. He's our Jim Carrey. Second show that I'm a part of this month is DC Studio Showcase on HBO Max. You can also watch these episodes on YouTube or listen to them anywhere there are podcasts. But it's a talk show that I have with my co-host, Koi Jandro. And this season is going to be just a little bit different. We're focusing more on the fanfare and the hot topics that we discuss online every day. And we got some incredible talent coming through. It is insane to be working on so many passion projects, particularly in the nerd space. So supported. And I couldn't do it if you guys weren't supportive in the way that you are. If you enjoy watching my videos here and just my general energy around nerd stuff, you are going to love both of these shows. Do you hear me? Keep It D100 premieres on May 19th. The first episode of season 2 of DC Studios Showcase releases on May 29th. Hope to see you all there.
So yeah, man, I hope you guys take an opportunity to check out both of the shows. I think they are dope, and the fact that they are putting a nice young black lady into a DC podcast, I think that's pretty dope, man. You know what I mean? And I love that idea of the RPG, man. You see the way they laid out that table, man. Oh man, I can't wait till we can do that.
So yeah, that was on the 19th. So as soon as we get a chance, I'm gonna definitely go check that out. I'm gonna go see that podcast.
Where you got double voice right now. Is there something going on?
Double voice?
Yes, you have double voice. So is both of the mics on at the same time, or
both the mics was on the whole time? Is that better?
Okay, but you weren't close to the first. You weren't close to your white microphone. You were using yeah. So there you go. Right. Now we don't have double. Okay, I just wanted. Yeah. That was quick. That was nice, fast thinking you did there, buddy. Fast thinking. All right, yo, I got Sloan took to the internet to talk about some good comic business. Let's go.
Members of the Storm, and I have some pretty cool news to announce. Static is officially becoming a Titan member. I woke up this morning and my boy Jay Penumbra sent me this article showing this, and I was ecstatic. It's such a dub because Marquise Draper, the associate director of the Dakota Incident, is on this new Titan series. So all thanks to him to making this happen, because man, I'm just happy to see Static again. You know, I'm so glad I waited to see if something interesting was going to happen in this series, because I didn't pick up the Titan series and I didn't really plan on to, and I was just waiting because like, okay, I'll pick it up if something interesting happens, and well, something very much did. So the issue y'all need to be looking out for is New Titans issue 37, which is coming out this July. But we all know that the way DC understands that we want certain characters if you pre-order this comic book, so pre-order that specific issue. And the reason why pre-ordering this issue is so important is because we need to show DC that we actually do want to see more of Static, and he can stand on his own 2 feet. And if Jim Lee feels like it's too much of a gamble to give Static his ongoing series, grant Milestone characters the mercy that DC has granted Asian characters. There's a trade paperback of City Boy, of Spirit World, so forth and so on. But again, an ongoing series for Static would be nice because you've given that grace to someone that looks like you. And she used to be a side character, and she's got her own solo series now. Meanwhile, someone like Static started out on his own 2 feet and making money. But hey, that's just my thoughts. What do you guys think?
Ooh.
I'm excited. Hey, thanks for coming through, Cassandra. Sloan, bruh, is that... I'm definitely going to pre-order. But my question is that like his introduction into more of them? Or is it just like a one-off thing, and then hopefully we can get Jim Lee to, you know, try to get him his own comic down the line?
Basically, what this is basically them acknowledge, it's like the whole thing basically happened because of what me and other creators have done with that Milestone incident, which was basically kind of push people and say, okay, DC's basically trying to test their waters with Milestone again and trying to see whether it'll make enough money, which the whole issue with DC and Milestone is a long, treacherous relationship. There's a whole movie about it and how DC screwed over Milestone kind of thing. And even with Milestone Returns, they botched that whole thing. I think the authors themselves had to pay for the trailer that DC posted on their website, on their channel and stuff like that. So it's like with the comic book of DC, the Dakota Innocent dropping it and how it sold out, that was thanks to the efforts of, hey, guys, this is our chance to get Milestone back. Go buy this. And the whole comic book, the meta commentary behind it, if I'm using that word correctly, was basically DC acknowledging, okay, we screwed over Milestone, our bad kind of thing. And basically, this is their kind of an attempt, like, okay, let's see if including him will actually make us money, kind of thing. So this is kind of, I feel like this is kind of their, in a little bit of a way of a backhanded, all right, here, we gave you something, so give us money kind of thing. And it's like, okay, we will, but we still gonna want more kind of thing, because Static is, right now, he's going to be doing the thing that all Black characters do that have potential, but don't live up to potential. He's going to be stuck on the team. So it's like, it's good, cool, yeah, Static's back. Thank you. But he got his own, he started out with his own series. He held his own series for years. He got his own TV show kind of thing. He deserves way more than just being on some team kind of thing. And it's like he's been on the Titans team before, so it's like cool. Where now he's been on Teen Titans, now he's on the Titans, which is the older version of the Teen Titans. So this is definitely, again, it's respect. It's decent. It's decent. Like I'm not saying this is horrible, this is atrocious, so forth and so on, but it is a good move. But it is still part of the whole issue, which my boy Jay Penumbra started, which is the DC So White hashtag, which basically there's no ongoing Black series in the main DC canon kind of things. Like, while we have Absolute Green Lantern, that's an ongoing series. I love that series. But it's like we have nothing in the mainstream kind of thing. Like, even though there's a lot of characters I could be working with, and it's like, it's not like it's in a section where it's like it's overcrowded, right? Like in the fantasy section, we almost always Eurocentric. It's almost always John Constantine. It's almost always Dr. Fate, Zatanna, so forth and so on. Where's everyone else? Besides the Chinese, where's everyone else's gods? Boom, enter Vixen. Vixen could be exploring the African gods. She could be exploring all kinds of other gods, so forth and so on. We can bring in the Aztecs. We could bring in the Incas, so forth and so on, and all that. So it's like these characters have potential, especially in the space section. It's like, if there's too many heroes on Earth, send some of them in space. Mr. Terrific would be an awesome space character. Have him and Adam Strange team up. Two normal humans using nothing but their intellect to go explore space and keep it safe. Boom, right there.
Yeah,
exactly. And they know this. So if you want to see more information on the DC So White, go check out the website DC So White, so forth and so on. And it has like all the information you need to know on how to buy comic books, what the whole debacle is about, so forth and so on.
Great. In the video, you asked a really good question towards the end. I wanted to pose that question to everybody on the show, so we can kind of have a conversation about that as well. Can you repose the question, because I kind of forgot it once you kind of went down that rabbit hole. So, like, I think you were asking. Go ahead, if you remember.
What you're talking about, like what are y'all's thoughts on it? That question.
Right. Static Shock. So, Fame, how do you feel about Static Shock, number one, as a comic book character? And then do you feel like he should have been reintroduced in his own comic book? Or do you feel like this might be a great setup for him to do something in the future? Like,
Static, an icon. Static is going to always be an icon. Static is my Superman / Spider-Man. I like this, though. I like him being introduced back through Titans. I don't have a problem, because you get more eyeballs right away compared to just trying to test it out, throwing them out there. And then we know that if Milestone did it alone, then we know what the budget looks like. So we understand why DC is more of a powerhouse to try to knock it out with. Now, could DC have did that? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there was a boardroom of people at the table that said the same thing that I pretty much just said. It makes more sense to just, all right, we got something that's successful. Let's put them in here. If it's working, the pre-sales work, boom, continue forward. So we know how this goes.
Okay,
he could be the best guy, but he's still.
If I'm thinking from a purely business perspective, I see a large audience that is wanting to have this particular character out front. but I'm also having trouble getting some of my legacy acts back out into the forefront. Bringing the two together bolsters both visibility on both sides, but it also gives you a platform through which to launch that icon into their own comic book later on. Who's to say that they don't have a great story built up to have him go through, be a part of this, and then break out into his own thing, and then that helps launch that comic book into a better space. And maybe, just maybe, conspiracy theory, this might be a way to set up, Static Shock into the films, man, and into the movies. This might be a great way to start it here and then launch pad there. I'm just saying. Nobody else is saying it, so I'm throwing it out there. You know what I mean?
I feel like what you're saying is that it's definitely viable. It's definitely something that could happen, which is them kind of basically laying a foundation. And I feel like that's why another thing I was saying, like, which is why we need to buy this issue specifically so much, because again, they speak in money. Because another thing that me and J Penumbra have also said when it comes with this issue is, okay, but we can't always blame the corporations. People, we need to also support it, kind of thing. Because while he is way more gentle than me, because I don't care either way, I'll criticize any side as hard as I want. Me and him have agreed, okay, the Black nerd community does need to back up their words with actions, kind of thing. And in my personal opinion, my thing is, okay, Black people are oppressed in America. This system is designed to put us down. Okay, and on every level. If it means representation, guess what? We don't have the privilege of sitting on our backs and waiting for something to come to us. It's not like we need to actually get up and actually search long and hard for this stuff, because there are plenty of creatives out there. To a certain degree, Black people do have a level of privilege in terms of representation. Because a case in point, I can go online right now and find laundry lists of Black mangas and Black webtoons. I can't do that for Native Americans. I can't do that for Indians. I can't, like, under the context, like, these are American people, like Indian Americans, so forth and so on. So, like, I can't do that for Native American, indigenous people, Indians, Middle Easterners, so forth and so on. There isn't a Latino webtoon that's collaborating with Street Fighters. There's one with Black people collaborating with Street Fighters, kind of thing, and so forth and so on. So I feel like with Milestone Returns, while DC did botch the marketing for it, there still needed to be people actively doing moving the extra 2 inches and actually finding it. Because I'm a fan of Milestone. I've been keeping up with their stuff while I'm still reading through their old stuff. When the new Milestone dropped during the pandemic, I was right there, keeping up with anything I can, kind of thing, which a lot of Black nerds can't say that. You know what I mean? So it's like, so that is why I agree with your point, why this could be setting up a lot of this stuff. And it's like, we need to show DC this is an absolute money maker, so we can get more stuff like a TV show, a movie, so forth and so on, an ongoing series, and so forth and so on, kind of thing. And I feel like that's what we need to do.
That's a fact. All right, so let's move into our next thing. Bam! Choose one shown here to wear and gain all of the abilities from the character and also gain all of the flaws. So, all right, let's start with you, Sloan, since you just finished the last one. Kick this one off, man. Choose a mask and tell me why.
Dr. Doom. He's intelligent. He is powerful. Not only is he like super powerful, but he's also really intelligent and cunning and ruthless, kind of thing. I could fix a lot. I could fix a lot of issues in the world with that, but like it'll come at a cost, because it's Dr. Doom, and contrary to common belief, he isn't just always benevolent ruler. There's a lot of stuff he's done that does make him worse than some of the people who are in charge right now. But still, he's a lot better at hiding it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Nope, agreed. All right, Fame, where you at with it? All right, can't hear you, sir. And Bum Bunny, give me yours as well. Pick your mask. Everybody who watching, throw in the comments. Tell us what you think.
Bruh,
right,
this
Fame,
one is tough.
Mm-hmm.
My high school days and my early 20s, man, I always wanted to say Banzai. So that bleach mask, that Ichigo mask up there in the top right corner, oh man, that mask, I used to love that. But It's only one mask up there that's going to the past, bro. So, I gotta put that Flash mask on, bro. I'm not even a big fan of Flash, but I gotta. If I seen that mask in the pile, I gotta get that. I'm going to the past. I gotta go to the past.
The Flashpoint Paradox. That's crazy. Shout out to you for that. And shout out to you for being different. I like that. I'm mad that he picked the Doom mask, but I kind of knew that. I kind of felt like everybody was going to pick the Doom mask just because it's probably the most powerful. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Darth Vader is powerful too, but I don't want to have burn destroy my body up to 80% and then be on some life support system that's going to maintain my existence.
Well, that wasn't intentional.
Yeah, true, but I'm cool. That comes with the mask. But what I will say, I'll probably go with Spider-Man, even though I don't want to. And I'm like, all right, look, Doom. If I get my choice, I'm picking Doom. That's just where I'm at.
That's what it's for. Your choice.
No, why not? Why not Scorpion? You'll be a ripped ninja who feeds on vengeance.
Nah, cool. I'd rather be the overweight version of Doom out here, just killing shit. You know what I'm saying?
And I thought the overweight version of Spider-Man looked cooler.
Fact. All right, yo, look, this is fire too. I want to jump into this so we get it out. Yo, Lego is releasing a 2,274 piece playable pinball machine in July, according to leaks.
Now, if I hit that ball hard enough, can I break the Legos in a machine?
Here we go. Always gotta doing something crazy. Always doing something crazy. Why we gotta do all that? Why we gotta do all that?
Bad kids, bro. Bad kids.
Bad kids. All right, let's move on to something super fire.
Lost website on the internet. If you enter this site, you can type any song to learn how to play it on the piano or guitar. It tells you exactly where to tap as the song plays, part by part, and there's also a system for you to make your own music for free and without registration.
All right.
Did they AI whitewash? What's his name?
Yes. Oh, you mean Casanat? No, that was just they just made up a AI podcaster.
That's as close as his seat and his room.
I'm moving on. It gets bad quick.
The hospital. This is a unique hospital that just popped up. This hospital used to be abandoned, but now it's turned into this crazy hospital of emotions where you can enter the waiting room, get checked in as a patient, and then you can explore 4 medical floors where every room is an emotion. Artists interpret themes like anger, joy, sadness, love, and fear using crazy art forms. Sometimes it was really funny, like this neon doomsday bunker with peas of mind. And then other times it was like getting hit with a ton of bricks. Trauma bricks, sadness bricks, realization bricks. I was so locked in there for over 3 hours exploring every room. Some of my favorites were this one about nature's needs, this eye test one, this chalk room where I got a custom medical bracelet, exploring life flashing before your eyes. Like this room where everything you say in the room floats around in the room. There's also a felt flower shop, a gift shop with medical remedies like turning off your overthinking. I got quiet from the kids. But then I was officially discharged as a patient, but I will always fondly remember my time at the Hospital of Emotions.
I don't like that. That was deep, man. That was a lot.
Man, that you were telling me last night that I should really consider therapy. I think that might be better. I could just go to that hospital, work out all my problems in one good sitting, and I'll do it at night. Just me, nobody else. Yeah.
Okay. Sloan, would you go take a date? Take a hottie down there?
No. Whoever I'm interested in, they'd probably want to do urban exploration as a date or go to Barnes and Noble.
Okay. All right. He said they gotta be just like him, boy. He's like he ain't dating
No,
nobody.
I'm saying they're gonna be crazy. I don't do urban exploration. I mean like exploring abandoned buildings and stuff like that. I'm saying they probably be into that.
Yo, so please don't tell me you've invited a girl to an abandoned building. Please don't tell me.
I didn't.
Okay,
I didn't say I did that. I'm just saying they probably would because they send me stuff like that already.
Okay.
I'm about to say normally I get invited out to abandoned buildings, woods, mountains. Girls are yeah.
A girl invited you to an abandoned building?
Yeah. They don't invite you. They say, "Hey, you want to go somewhere with me?"
And I'll be like,
go?
I never say where. I just like, yeah, cool. Yeah. I've been to a lot of crazy places, bro. I have not died.
Actually went through it.
Right.
Yeah.
So
how many times did you accept?
Every time.
I've never turned anybody.
Number. Give me a number. Give me a number.
How many abandoned buildings have I seen in Maryland? I've been to at least 4 over east, 2 over west. I've been to now 3 out in my area. And then as a teenager, good knows, I don't know how many. I would say at least 20 to 25 buildings in my state as a whole.
So you've been asked to go. You've been asked by a girl. 20 girls.
Okay, no, by a girl. No. By a girl. I want to say about between 8 to 10 times. I could be
between 8 to 10 times. You could have had your kidneys and organs harvested on the black
Yes.
web, or worse, put in the human trafficking system.
Yes. I could have been trafficked quite a few times actually.
You see, this is.
Hey, bro. Like,
that's the most white thing I can. The caucasity of you.
I've even been in the sewers. She's even said, "Hey, you want to go? You want to check this joint out?"
She invited you where, and you went along with it. You went along. What?
Oh, there's a sewer right here in these woods. I don't know, bro. I never thought that. You know what? I might actually meet a real witch one day. I just like, this is a human. I could beat this human. I know.
That piece of white in you was real potent. That 0.006% white started screaming that day. That is the most caucasic thing I have ever seen.
You had a piece of white in you.
Yes, I want to go. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That must be what it is.
He had a piece of white in him. That's crazy.
Pause.
So I gotta mute it because I don't want us to get shut down.
Copyright. So is that a okay, speakers and a CD player. Nice.
So yeah, it's the stereo, the speakers, and then storage for CDs.
Hold on. Right.
Oh, that's really cool. I like that. All right. I like that a lot. Okay.
I got 2 friends who would love that.
All right. If I'm correct, let me go through and make sure that I've covered everything from the rundown. Yep, I got it. So now it is time for the comic of the week. Let's get it critical.
Yo, I'm coming on strong like I'm bursting through the page. Got that comic vibe, heroes rise, I'm ready to engage. Thoughts are heavy, but my mind's a canvas painted bold with the rhythm in my soul. Watch the story unfold, fighting battles with my words like I'm spinning.
All right, it's my guy. Hold on, let me throw this up on the screen. What is the comic for today, sir?
There
we go.
Wait. Okay, so the comic book for today is, I believe, the compendium of early milestone Static. DC's finest Static playing with fire. I believe this is like maybe his first arc or maybe like the first collection of it. I was just looking for a trade paperback of original Static just since Static is coming back. I figured we could need a refresher on like the order of like who Static is as a character and what he grew into and all that. So this is on Midtown Comics. This is like right because I know like I can't remember exactly, but I know on I can't remember if my boy JP Number said that Amazon doesn't count like what you buy on Amazon doesn't count towards like comic sales. I can't remember exactly. So just in case, I linked it to Midtown Comics. I'll ask him about it later, but just to be sure, I got the original compendium or trade paperback of this issue of this version of Static. So if you want to see the original Static and see what was written, like because I know certain people didn't like OG Static. Some people appreciate it for what it is. Other people loved it. So I figured like just to get the sales up for Milestone's comic books. Here we go, right here. A nice Static comic for you.
Okay, love it.
Man with five.
So my question is, have you read the original?
I read like when I was younger and I had like a trial to Comixology comic books. I read a few issues. I enjoyed it for what it was, but I heard some neutrals who said like they didn't like how it was like he like certain portrayals of like how he was like in the earlier comic books. I heard like they didn't necessarily like it, so I wanted to read it for myself to see if it was actually like that bad or whatever. And even if it was, it's like okay, I just want to see like how if it was part of like if it was just like some if it was like faulty writing or it's like okay, he was this way at first, but he grew past it kind of thing. So I wanted to see what it was because I know like another friend like they didn't like how Icon was portrayed in the beginning, but he said, but as I read it, I saw what the writers were trying to say, what message they're trying to convey. I'm like, okay, I see what you're saying, kind of thing. So it's like I wanted to do that with Static. I just wanted to read everything I can on Milestone, so forth and so on, and just to show that Milestone is appreciated. Because in the '90s, they could have been the future of DC or comic books in general, but you know DC didn't like their thunder being stolen, so they had to chop them up with the decaps and send McDuffie to an early grave.
Wow. My question is are the Milestone comics available in DC Unlimited? So for the $10 a month,
it's called DC Infinite, but yes, I believe they're available in DC. I know.
Probably not all of them, but some of them.
Yeah, some of them. I know some of like some certain comic books they have behind like because they have a main paywall, they have a secondary paywall kind of thing. So it's like you can access a spew of comic books when you just pay for in general. Then it's like okay, this is kind of like the newest hottest thing on the block, so you got to pay extra to have that kind of subscription, it's something like that. But it's like you could just wait until that like a certain time passes and then they'll release it. So I don't know if they have that for all Milestone stuff. I know that they have some like. They have certain. I've seen some, like the Milestone comic books I'm interested in reading. They you can with a subscription to the app you can read it and just go ahead and go right through it. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking maybe if I wanted to go back and read all of the Static Shocks from the beginning, I could just get the app and read it. But if you're saying that this is it might be a second and thirdly paywall, I'm like I don't know about all that.
I think they do. I'm pretty sure. What's his name? I'm pretty sure it's only for the newer comic books like the Immortal Legend of Batman.
Gotcha.
But under the DC Infinite website / app, they have this thing called Get to Know Static, which is basically their way to like, yo, you want to get to know this character, read these books, read this group of books right here, kind of thing. So they have a Get to Know Static. So I can see stuff right now. I can see it right now. It isn't behind some kind of paywall from what I can see. So yeah, like
sweet.
Yeah,
I definitely recommend that if you are a person that wants to get into Milestone comics and get into Static Shock. Boom, you know what I mean. Now you got DC Infinite, and you'll have access to that catalog of comic books because I think some of that stuff is hard to get your hands on. You know what I'm saying? So hey, if you can just read it, you know. I definitely encourage that. All right. With that being said, we have completed our show in 1 hour and 9 minutes. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Sloan, kick it off, my guy.
Okay, I just wanted to say real quick. I will say DC's Infinite's like newcomer interface is like it's okay at best. Marvel Unlimited does their like if you're new to comic books, here's where to start. They do it way better. Because these certain DC Infinite stuff, like I just went to the whole section where it's like a Get to Know Static, and it's like a bunch of stuff I think where he's included in the story, but it's like Superboy and some other stuff, and I'm like, where's this original stuff? Like even with Firestorm, I wanted to know Jason Root, the Black Firestorm. But we kick on, get to know Firestorm, it's only Ronnie, and I'm like, okay, so where's Jason? And I had to actually go online and find out, okay, here are the Jason runs. Like, okay, and I have to add them into the list. So they do it kind of scam. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. So I will say DC Infinite is a bit a little bit, depending on the character you're trying to get into, isn't that newcomer friendly. But Marvel Unlimited definitely is better.
So just say DC is DC and Marvel is Marvel. And
I mean,
we should expect
Warner Brothers has a little budget and Disney has a way bigger budget. So like, yeah, bro, like it is what it is. All right, and Sloan, get them shout outs going, man. It's our time.
Shout out to y'all for having me on the podcast as usual. Shout out to Caribbean Pearl for commenting in the comment section. Shout out to Fame for his awesome backdrop as per usual. And shout out for JS1 for always surprising us with video games.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best, bro. Trying my best. All right, Fame, it's your go, my guy.
Shout out to Sweet Baby Jesus, of course. Shout out to Bum Bum Bunny. Shout out to Cassandra for coming through. Shout out to geeksoutfit.com. That's when I'm rocking, the Derry Losers Club. I had worn this out. I thought Jalen was going to be back from vacation today. This is the Derry from the town of Derry, if y'all are familiar with it. I want her to see this joint, but she's having fun. And you know what? When you said, listen, we got this done in an hour, the first thing I said was, wow, that's right. That's because there's no riddle that's taking us 25 minutes to try to figure out.
Yep.
Yeah. But shout out to everybody. I don't think our boy Black Dog tapped in today, but he is working on the next bootleg track. So I want to give a huge congratulations to him. I love the direction he's moving in. Shout out to everybody that tuned in that's going to the Star Trek in Las Vegas coming up. I wish we were going to be there. If y'all find a way to transport us, beam us on in there. And shout out to the squad, of course, always.
Yo, shout out to Fame, shout out to Sloan, shout out to Jalen, shout out to everybody that's been tapped in. Shout out to our Patreon members. I gotta give the biggest shout out to them, man, because those are the people that stay committed. They're helping us keep the bills paid, and they've been in the comments. Shout out to Cassandra for being in the comments. Shout out to Kit, what's her name? Kit Kat. I hope Kari Cats. Shout out to her for being in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, sign up on the Patreon. We do a lot of bonus content just for our Patreon members. We love you guys. We appreciate the money that y'all spend and your time, and we're gonna keep rocking with y'all. Make sure you pick up a comic this week, man. Make sure if you haven't done so. I think the greater point of what I was trying to say in this show is, don't make a to-do list for yourself, man. Put together some fun things for yourself. Everything doesn't cost money. If you want to get into playing video games, if you want to get into getting outside or going to events or going to places, make it a priority to spend time with your friends, get away from the PC, get away from the phone, and get out here and get into the real world and have some fun, man. If that's all I'm trying to say for y'all, we love y'all. We're going to check y'all at 8 p.m. for Baldur's Gate 3 live stream. I am starving. I got to go get some food. So we're going to see y'all at 8. We're going to tap in with y'all during the week. I will not be here next weekend. I am going to Tampa and then to Orlando for my goddaughter's high school graduation. Shout out to her. And today is her birthday. So shout out to my baby girl, man. It's her birthday. She is officially 18 years old, meaning she's going to cause mad problems in the streets. That's fine. So Fame will be in charge. We do have the bonus episode for this week already recorded, so you guys don't have to worry about us not providing you your bonus episode. Fame will be on deck. Sloan will be on deck. Jalen will be back. So we will be live on the Black Nerd Podcast Sunday at 6 p.m. right here. You know what I'm saying? And we love y'all. We going to check you next week. Peace.
This that Black Nerd Podcast. Turn it up, let it ride, don't pass. Every Sunday, 6 p.m. we blast. Talking games, talking screens, talking tech upgrades fast. It's that Black Nerd Podcast. All your worlds in the crew broadcast. Got the vibes and the jokes all fast. Lock in, tap in, tap back. Fame in the mix when the mics come on. Jalen, keep it real, keep the coach strong. Sloan Tempest, bring the stone to the show. JS1.